Yo, what's good everybody? Noah back again with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I help people awaken to their true abilities through spirituality. And in this video, I wanted to go over 3 daily habits that all of us kind of fall victim to or have fallen victim to, that pretty much keep you from manifesting your dream life. And so yeah, let's just jump right into it. The first one's gonna be talking bad about yourself. You know, what do I mean by this? It's something that's very common. You know, a lot of us, even if we're joking about it, we'll say, yeah, I'm just not really good at this, or I'm not good at that, or I'm just awkward. That was something that I used to tell myself a lot. Like, I'm a very awkward person. Like, I'm just super awkward. And, you know, when we tell ourselves these things, these self-limiting beliefs that we have from ourselves, it usually stems from you know, conditioning that we've been through throughout our lives. And it's something that a lot of us can attest to. You know, a lot of us have grown up with, you know, family members or friends who just have very self-limiting beliefs, and they kind of pass that down to us subconsciously, and we kind of just take it in, and so it's easy for us to kind of have those self-limiting beliefs about ourselves, like, oh, I can't do this or I can't do that. You know, in reality, you can do whatever you set your mind to, if you're dedicated enough, you know. And so, yeah, that's a huge one. That's something that's really gonna block you from manifesting whatever you want, because, you know, you're doubting yourself. You're saying that, you know, what you really want is not already here. And so, you know, if you find that you're constantly talking down about yourself, try to change it and try to say, this is possible, I just haven't tapped into this skill yet, this certain skill yet, or I am not awkward. You know, that's something that I once told myself, but I am currently in the process of trying to change that, or I'm in the process of changing that. Because when you say that, then you're not only changing the belief, but you're changing the story that you're telling yourself, you know, which is all of what it is. You know, all of our self-limiting beliefs are just stories that we tell ourselves. So yeah, with number 1 out of the way, let's get to number 2, which is talking bad about others. Yes, this is a pretty common one. You know, this is something that a lot of us could say that we're victim of. Even to this day, you know, sometimes I come across that problem. Very rarely though, it doesn't really happen a lot, but you know, if you're talking bad about someone, you know, talking shit, this is actually, you know, something that you have to realize is that we're all connected, meaning that we all fall under one consciousness. And so the moment that you know, talk bad about someone, you're talking negatively about a part of yourself. You know, everybody that comes into your life is an aspect of you. You know, they're all here to teach you lessons, meaning that if someone triggers you, there's a part within yourself that, you know, that you have to fix, or that you don't really love about, or that you're not fully confident about, you know, which isn't bad. You know, we all have struggles that we go through, and just things that we that trigger us, and things that we don't like about ourselves, you know. And the key here is just realizing that, you know, we are the power, and we are the beauty, you know what I mean? Meaning that, yes, we have flaws, but, you know, that's what makes us human. And it's important to realize that, you know, all these flaws that we have about ourselves is just a story that we tell ourselves, you know what I mean? So it's very easy to change all you have to do is, you know, just becoming aware of that story is 90% of it. Becoming aware of it, and, you know, because then you know what to change, and you know how to start to do that for yourself, you know. And so yeah, just talking about bad about other people, it's limiting you from actually manifesting your dream life, because you're focused on what other people are doing instead of your own goals and your own life, you know. Right? We could focus on what Kim Kardashian and Kanye West are doing like the whole day, you know, but what is that doing for us? You know, focus on your own life. You know what I mean? And it's very easy to fall into that trap of social media because it's kind of everywhere, right? But I like to say this about social media, you know, try to use it more as a tool of building your brand and building, you know, just creating whatever you want instead of consuming everything that's out there online. You know what I mean? And the more and more you produce, opposed to consume, then the more and more you're going to gain from it. And the more and more you're helping others, because you're evoking a certain emotion out of other people just through your creation and through your art. You know what I mean? So yeah, talking about others is going to be number 2. Number 3 is going to be asking where it is. You know, if you're trying to manifest something and you're always telling yourself, why hasn't it come yet? Where is it? You know, what happened to my manifestation? Why isn't it here yet? When is it going to be here? And this is something that's very easy to fall into. When we hear the law of attraction, we kind of think, wow, like that would just be awesome if we can just think of something and then boom, it just happens like that, you know. But there are certain things within our life that we have to go through in order to access that thing, you know. If we were able to really think things into existence and it just happened like that, then we wouldn't really gain like a lesson from our experience, you know. And we wouldn't be the master of that craft, you know. Something that is very important to realize is that, you know, if we're trying to manifest something very big and something very very like abundant, like if we're trying to manifest an abundant amount of money, you know, it can't just happen like that, because then there's no, you know, work that you put in, meaning that you have to build your foundation first before you're able to manifest your desires. You know what I mean? You have to be 100% good on the inside, meaning that how you think, feel, and act, it has to be really good. Good, I just mean like clear, you know. It can't be consumed by what other people are doing. You can't talk negatively about yourself, and you can't really, you know, you can't think in terms of scarcity. And so I think that kind of goes hand in hand with expecting it to be here right now. Because when you expect it to be here right now, you're not really present in the moment. And, you know, the most powerful way to manifest is when you're present and when you're just here, you know, because you know that everything that you could ever want is already here. You know, the universe already has everything that you want. Our thought forms, that's the power of us humans. You know, we have our thought forms are able to manifest into material things and things that we want. But when you say that, when you start to ask where is it and why hasn't it come yet, then that's kind of where we fall into that trap of, oh, it's not like already here, you know. And I guess number 4, this will be a bonus tip for you guys that have watched the video up to this point, is, you know, the 4th thing that's holding you back is scarcity. And what do I mean by scarcity? You have a scarcity mindset. meaning that if you want to attract a whole bunch of amount of money, and you know that you're going to attract it, like you can just feel it, meaning that it's already here, you know, you're just waiting on it. That's pretty much it. You've done all the inner work. You've you know, you've meditated, you've visualized it, and you've done your mantras, you've done all that, right? But you're just like, you're just waiting on it. But you know, you go to the store and say you go to the store with a couple friends and you're like, man, I don't have enough money to do this, or I don't have enough money to buy that. You know, that would be the scarcity mindset. And it's something that I'm, you know, even me, I'm trying to work on as well. But, you know, when you know that the universe always has your back, there's always going to be ways that the universe is going to grant you money. Just unexpected ways, you know, ways that you'd be like, how did I even get this? You know, it's happened for me. You just have to believe it. And so if you really want to be a millionaire and you really want to manifest a lot of money, you have to be that person. You know what I mean? You have to be that millionaire, meaning that you can't think in terms of scarcity, you know, because that's not how millionaires think. Millionaires, they have that money, you know, so you have to realize that. Now, I'm not saying that just buy whatever you want, you know, you have to be frugal with your money, and you have to save it accordingly. But if there's times where you're out and you want to buy something, you know, don't let that fear of scarcity hold you back. You know, and don't feel bad for buying things that you want. You know, money is it's just energy, it's frequency, it's something that we use to get us things that we already have. So yeah, with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed these 3 things that are holding you back, 3 daily habits that could be holding you back from manifesting your dream life and your desires, with that 4th extra bonus tip if you made it this far. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys so much. I'm so grateful that I'm able to inspire all of you guys to awaken to your true abilities like I am every single day. And hope you guys are having a wonderful afternoon, morning, or night, wherever you're at. And peace, love, and happiness, y'all.